The Sandbox cost has been fluctuating close to its past 52-week high, albeit the example of Sandbox looked as though it was prepared to flood after its breakout in September 2021. It neglected to proceed with the energy and contacted its 50-day dramatic moving normal before long. High unpredictability isn't new in the crypto world, yet the Sandbox network isn't getting an adequate number of media consideration. Its ongoing position in the realm of digital forms of money is number 120, with the most recent 24-hour exchanging volume close $57 million. We should investigate the Sandbox cost expectation for the following couple of years. What is the Sandbox? In straightforward words, the Sandbox is a local area-driven stage where makers can adapt voxel resources and gaming encounters on the blockchain. In this virtual world, the members or the players can construct, own, and adapt their gaming encounters utilizing Sand tokens, which is the stage's utility token. The decentralized stage likewise permits players and makers both to possess a piece of the gaming metaverse and partake in the administration and economy utilizing the Sand utility token. The players can make their computerized resources, which would be non-fungible tokens or NFTs, and transfer them to the commercial center. They can then utilize these NFTs to make gaming encounters with the Sandbox game producer. With the moving news that Facebook will employ 10,000 European engineers for the metaverse project improvement, any reasonable person would agree that adapting the virtual world in game resources is earning market respect as the fate of gaming. What makes Sandbox different is that it utilizes blockchain innovation utilizing a decentralized design to run its tasks. It offers the upsides of genuine proprietorship, computerized shortage, interoperability, and adaptation abilities utilizing its design. As trailblazers in the Sandbox will be facing the most elevated starting challenge. They have techniques to produce benefits off the Sandbox metaverse idea. The Sand administration token will permit the partner to partake in the administration choice and other things like this. The clients or players can likewise spend these Sand tokens to procure land and lease them out or attempt to populate them to build their worth. The Sand additionally takes into account marking, giving an open door to aloof income age ashore. Marking additionally takes into consideration rewards, for example, jewels and impetuses, which are vital for resource creation. The establishment is an approach to boost great substance and game creation on the stage, advancing quality development among its client base and content makers. Associations of the Sandbox. Arthur Madrid is the chief and fellow benefactor at Pixel, and he is the main thrust behind the Sandbox. The Pixel was established in 2011, and from that point forward, the group has been expanding upon the reason of the Sandbox utilizing blockchain innovation in the metaverse. The Sandbox has additionally tied down in excess of 50 organizations to foster the substance on its foundation, including brands like Shaun the Sheep, financial backers like Square Enix, and notorious organizations like Atari. These organizations will upgrade the group's endeavors in making an extraordinary environment for Sandbox and its players. The essential organizations will likewise permit the organization to expand its traction and give selective section to players from the accomplice organization's items. The Sandbox value forecast, market opinion. The Sandbox metaverse involves grounds, which are inventive sandboxes possessed by players to make and adapt their gaming encounters. At the point when the organization disclosed the deals of terrains, around 23% of the guide was sold out in practically no time, an abundance of $1 million in deals, by giving the clients an environment for content creation. The organization intends to give an exhaustive encounter to the players and makers. The Sandbox further permits its clients to get copyright possession utilizing savvy contracts and blockchain innovation. There are 3 primary tokens that Sandbox uses to guarantee a round economy between every one of the profiles of clients who communicate with the stage. The Sand is an ERC20 symbolic that will be involved inside the Sandbox as the premise of the environment's exchanges and connections. The land is a computerized piece of land in the Sandbox metaverse, and the players can fabricate their own encounters on top of the land by populating it with resources. The Sandbox, specialized examination. The Sandbox cost has kept on moving negatively in the wake of hitting an untouched high. No high volume spikes have been noticed, pushing the cost down essentially. Last year, the coin started to exchange at $5.80 yet confronted obstruction at $5.97 and began rectifying enormously. Since May 12th, the coin has been mirroring a flattish pattern. The Sandbox cost today is exchanging around 41 cents and underneath its 50-day and 200 days moving midpoint. This demonstrates that the coin needs more energy and solidarity to start a bullish pattern. It ought to be noticed that there is no critical amassing or circulation going on. At present, the diagram of the gathering dissemination pointer is moving flattish, yet it ought to be trifled with. The RSI marker is attempting to exchange towards 40. The Bollinger Groups demonstrate low instability according to the ongoing cost development. Merchants ought to sit tight for pattern affirmation prior to going long. For long-haul financial backers, it very well may be really smart to purchase the plunges and increment positions over the long run close the oversold cost range. The Sandbox Value Expectation, 2023 to 2030. The SAND figure depends on authentic information joined with prescient information demonstrating calculations for future cost projections. Kindly note that the Sandbox Crypto Value Expectation ought to just be deciphered as a piece of speculation guidance. It is difficult to anticipate the crypto costs completely because of monstrous unpredictability. Be that as it may, merchants ought to do their own exploration in crypto determining locales prior to effective financial planning. We should investigate the Sandbox coin cost expectation for the following 5 years. Sandbox Value Expectation 2023. As per the digital currency market opinion and our SAND cost expectation, the Sandbox SAND is determined to arrive at least cost of 35 cents, with a most extreme cost of 95 cents in the year 2023. The typical cost all through the year is supposed to be close 65 cents. Sandbox Value Forecast 2024. According to the information models connected with the Sandbox Cost Forecast, the base value level of Sandbox SAND will be 85 cents. The most extreme cost will be 95 cents, with a typical exchanging cost of around 90 cents all through 2024. Sandbox Value Expectation 2025. As per the specialized investigation in the Sandbox figure for the year 2025, the most minimal cost of Sandbox SAND will be $1.10, and the most exorbitant cost level will be $1.50. The typical cost will be $1.30 in 2025. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2026. The information forecast models show that the base cost of SAND is supposed to be $1.60, and the most extreme cost will be $1.80 while keeping up with the typical cost of $1.70 in the year 2026 according to the SAND token cost expectation. The Sandbox Value Expectation 2027. The information model connecting with SAND expectations in light of verifiable information shows that the SAND will arrive at a typical cost of $1.75. The greatest and least value levels will be $1.85 and $1.65 individually for 2027. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2028. According to the Sandbox gauge, the cost of SAND is anticipated to arrive at least value level of $2 for 2028. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2029. Taking a gander at the past exhibition and our examination, the SAND token will have a value scope of $2.50 and $3 for the year 2029. $2.50 will be the base cost for the year, and $3 will be the greatest cost for the year. Simultaneously, the typical cost might be $2.75. The Sandbox Value Forecast 2030. As indicated by the SAND estimates, the base, normal, and most extreme costs of the token might be around $4.15, $4.55, and $4.95.